Slow down with me on Sunday. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a new viewer, hello, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, aka a subscriber, hey boo, hey. I'm so happy to have both of you here with me today. I'm ready to get right into today's topic so that we can kickstart our week on the right foot. Before we jump into it, I do want to make a special announcement. I have officially launched a merchandise website. The information will be found below in my details description box. I want my channel to always be a place that's honest. I want my content to be honest. I want you to know that whatever I say to you comes from a place of honesty. And so I've mentioned the shirts that I've created on a previous video, and I was saying like I have not ordered one yet, but it was imperative that I launched it for personal goals' sake. And so I am asking that if any of the shirts speak to you, and you can check back frequently, I'll be posting information when I post new ones. If they are of encouragement to you or something you want to gift someone else, I want to encourage you to purchase a shirt. It doesn't have to be worn as a style. I know that is what we want it to be, but if worst case scenario, it can be a pajama shirt. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I haven't purchased a shirt yet to vouch for the quality of the shirt and things of that sort. And I know people are like, well, why would you sell a shirt? And it's because I still think that the statement piece itself is worth having in your closet, even if it's a friendly reminder to yourself, you know, that you're worthy, that you're whole, you're resilient, all the things that we talk about on this channel. And in addition, I want to make mention that the prices do not reflect what I officially would want my official merchandise to reflect. The reason why they are so high is because it is going through a third party, and so they take a big chunk of the profit. And so just where I am in creating merchandise right now in this season, I am allowing another company to assist me in getting it off the ground, so they will take care of shipping and things of that sort. And so that's why the prices are a little high. But I promise you that when it is transferred over to, you know, my website, Alicia Elizabeth, and it's something that I have more hands on deck with doing, I don't foresee the prices being what you see on that website. And so I like to be open and honest, because I believe that the people who are subscribed to this channel have direct contact to me, and I don't want there to be any confusion about anything. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. I'll talk more about the t-shirts and videos to come this week, but I wanted to just put that out there in case you were interested in supporting some of the things that I'm doing. And so let's go. Today, I want to talk about appreciating your process. It has been on my spirit, and also showing its head in a lot of the spaces that I've been a part of, in the conversations that I've been having, and then even in witnessing some of my friends and family members make strides towards goals that they may be having, that we have to learn to appreciate our process. So often we want to get to the finish line so quickly because social media has put this pressure on us that we need to be a lot further than where we are. And so what happens is we get impatient, we get discouraged, we get annoyed, we stop believing in ourselves, and we quit. We are inconsistent with what we put our hands to. We throw whatever projects we have in mind aboard, like we throw it off the ship. We're so easily wavered in whatever we're working towards when things don't go well once or twice or 3 times or 4 times. And so I want to encourage someone today that you have to appreciate the process. As a matter of fact, it is important to fall in love with the process more than the finished product, because it is in the process that so much about who you are is developed. And so we're in quarantine for 10 weeks. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I told you all that Slow Down Sundays give you a more lax space with me, where I can talk about what I'm doing, things I'm thinking, etc. And I have been just thinking about, I've been learning how I do things. I've been looking at my work ethic. I've been looking at my time management. I've been looking at, do I like myself? I mean, I know I like myself, but you know, as you get older, things change about you. Do you enjoy your own company? Do you really know what you want? Do you really know what you desire in a partner? Like, just all these different things, right? And so one of the things that I've also been like narrow focusing on is how I approach, attack, and complete goals. And so one of the biggest goals that I've been tackling is just creating a behavior for my health. And I can honestly say that I'm seeing the fruits of it. I'm seeing my labor is showing me what consistency looks like, what appreciating small wins looks like, what never giving up looks like. And so I just want to tell you really quickly that whatever it is that you're working towards, I need you to set a resolve to see it through today. I need you to set a resolve to see it through today. I need you to prepare yourself in your mind for obstacles, but most importantly, I need you to see the finish line. I need you to see the finish line, but we are not going to just be fixated on the finish line that we can't learn to love and appreciate the process and getting there. And so I sat down and I said, why should people appreciate the process? And I came up with 3 things that I think will encourage you to understand why you should really fall in love with the process versus just the finished product. And so the first thing was, it's a developer. The process develops you. So often we get to places and rooms and spaces that we are definitely favored enough to get into, but we haven't been developed. We don't have the character to sustain being invited into those rooms. And so we get a following, or we get money. Let's go back. We get a following and we don't know how to treat people. We get a lump sum of money and we mismanage it. We get, let's say, some type of tangible possession and we don't take care of it. We're not developed enough, right? And so through the process, sometimes that sharpening that we experience, those different obstacles that we hate coming up against, it develops us. Number 2 is that it equips us. So often, the things that we get along the way is to prepare us to sustain what the finished product looks like. You know, most of our goals, we think like, okay, I'm just going to, like for instance, I'm using my t-shirt line for an example. Right now, my process looks like inviting a third party in. I'm not settling there, but I understand like, okay, if I want to produce merchandise, and that's not my strong suit, but I'm still feeling a mandate to get this out for this season, you're not going to receive full financial gain. In this season, you don't have the knowledge, the time, or the tools to take orders, place them, ship them up. That's not within your resources right now. It's not in your toolbox. But while you are completing this goal, you do have to receive help. And so I am being equipped with information. I am, being equipped with what it should look like, how long transactions should happen, things of that sort. And so when we skip the process, we also get into rooms and places and we don't have anything in our toolbox to keep us there. Okay? And then the third thing that I thought about was that it qualifies you. I am a believer. If you follow any platform of mine, you know that I am a child of God. I believe in God, and I believe that his favor and him dwelling in me places me in positions that I don't qualify for based on a resume, right? But believers are still mandated to do the work. If I wanted to be a doctor, it's like no matter how much Jesus I know or knew, I can't go into someone's hospital and say, I'm a child of God and I declare that you let me operate on the next person who needs a heart transplant. They're going to be like, somebody get this woman to a psych ward. What in the no? Your process of going to school, being, equipped with information, networking, actually having trial runs and observation opportunities and hospital visits. These things actually assist you in preparing you to be qualified so that when you do get into these rooms, when you do get to the finish line, not only are you a doctor because of credentials, but you are a doctor because of experience and process and passing obstacles and being tried in a fire. And so now you are qualified to do this, to speak on this, to present this work. And so I just want to encourage you, regardless, whatever it is that you're working on, appreciate the process. I have learned in these 10 weeks to really be like, yes, I have a fitness goal that I want to reach. And yes, I have a book that I want to publish. And yes, I want to create, merchandise, and I want to have a stationery line. And I'm okay with saying these things out loud because they are going to come to pass. But what I have learned is that those things will never happen if I am going through my process begrudgingly. And so I've had to reposture myself and say, you know what? Your body is a piece of art. And no artist just flies through work. Artists can produce quickly, but their finished product takes time, right? Yes, I want to publish a book, but I need to make sure that when it's published, I am praying over what I've said, and I'm responsible for the souls that will be impacted by it. And so it takes time. And yes, I want to, have a t-shirt line and stationery line, but if that's not within your toolbox and your resource right now, you have to seek help. You have to see how the process looks so that when it's fully in your court, you have the qualifications and the credibility from people who support you to say, okay, guys, this is where we've been, this is where we're going. And so a lot of us aren't seeing the finish line because we are hating, and we are begrudgingly hating our process. When it's the process, that's the sweetest part. It's the sweetest part because it is the process that's going to sustain you after the finish line. People who become runners don't wake up and just finish line. They have trained, and so they've made it through the finish line, and chances are they are preparing for the next race. The tools and the resources that they've gathered while preparing for this first finish line is going to sustain them for the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So whatever you're doing, whatever your plans are for this week, I want you to tell yourself, I'm going to fall in love with the process, because the finish line is easy to get to when I partner with the process, because the process is here for me. Everything I come up against, everything I have access to, everything I'm being given, every problem, person, whatever comes to help me, to develop me, to process me, to equip me, and to qualify me. Okay? I will see you all next week. Thank you again. As always, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Comment below. I'm so excited. So many good things are going on that I can't wait to let you all know about. Check out the store. The link is below. I will be adding more shirts this week. Even if you don't purchase, if you check it out, let me know your thoughts. Give me feedback. I'm new to this arena, but I told myself it's going to get done. I believe in what I'm putting out, and so it doesn't even matter. Like, the money doesn't matter. The money is helpful, but that's not the end goal. That's not the big picture. The big picture is I need people to get these type of statement pieces in their life. I need people to understand that these words and the things that I'm creating on shirts has value, and they come to remind you that you are these things. They are declarations over your life. They literally pair with the things I'm talking about on my channel. And so it is completely up to you if you choose to purchase or not. But I would love if you check it out. I would love if you share it. And I would love if you let me know your thoughts on what's already on there. There is more to come. Trust me when I say there's going to be men's merchandise on there. There's going to be more creative pieces on theirs, but it's out there. So let's get the ball rolling. We are entering week 10 of being quarantined. And so regardless of how you spent the last 9 weeks, you have been granted with another Sunday to kickstart whatever you're working on. It's time to stop hating the process and partner with it, because it is here for you. I love you all. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.